Hi Tubies, here's Alexandra and welcome to another video. Today I want to talk about the different types of painters, and in the background I will slowly scroll through my Instagram for your viewing pleasure. So let's start with the 5 archetypes of painters in the wargaming community. Keep in mind, these archetypes are not set in stone, meaning that everyone in this community has some percentage of these archetypes inside themselves. So there is no number 1, 2, or 3 exactly, but you're a mixture of those, and well, maybe you find yourself in there. So, number 1. The non-painter. They despise painting miniatures. They play with unpainted miniatures if possible. If tournaments or stores require a bare minimum of 3 colors, they will do exactly that. Black spray primer, silver for a few details, and red eyes. Done. If a non-painter has a disposable income, they are the main customer for painting services. What a non-painter lacks in painting skills, he makes up with conversions. They often build really crazy models and express their love for the game with extensive customized armies. Number 2. The impatient painter. They want to paint their army, but they are way too impatient to work for hundreds of hours on an army. They prefer painting methods that are quick and easy. Slap job, heavy use of dry brushing, washes and airbrushes. Despite the fact that they don't like tedious detailed paint jobs, they tend to have large collections of miniatures and several armies, due to the fact that they use effective painting methods, and they are always on the hunt for the next new technique to make their painting life easier. Number 3. The experimental painter. They love to use interesting and unique painting techniques. OSL, weathering, grim dark with oil paints, stippling, sponge painting, rust effects and pigments. Experimental painters often come from a background of scale modeling and like paint jobs that are more on the realistic side than on the cartoonish side. Number 4. The monk painter. They are organized to the extreme. Everything needs to be neat and tidy. Every brushstroke is planned and calculated. They meticulously follow the box art to the last stroke. They spend hundreds of hours edge highlighting every single edge on a Space Marine. On their paint palette, no paint touches each other. They never mix, but use carefully sorted color triads and quartets. Exact pin washing with a needle-sharp brush is their jam. You will never find their workstation cluttered. Their brushes are sorted by size and color. Their paints are sorted in a paint rack, and each paint has their fixed place. Law-exact water transfers are used at the exact correct spots. Number 5. The competitive painter. Painting an army is beyond them. They find joy in honing their painting skills beyond that what the standard wargamer would even think about performing. Wet blending, needlepoint stippling, precise airbrushing, oil paint blending, freehand artwork, and painting busts are their favorite. They are the ones entering into painting competitions, and often you find several trophies in their possession eventually. Sometimes they let themselves down to painting an army, but it often takes years for them to finish a project, because they find it really hard to lower their painting standards. They also tend to favor skirmish type games or board games where they don't need a lot of painted models. Well, I hope you find yourself inside these archetypes, and we see us in the next video. You're Alexandra. Feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe leave a super thanks. Bye!